Hello, everyone. For my future YouTube viewers, this is going to be a live stream of me and my brother, Yeti, playing The Timeless Child. We have played through this once before. I was playing the person that Yeti is playing, and this time I am playing the opposite, named Emily. We're just kind of casually going through trying to get the achievements, and I thought I'd go ahead and just hop on and record part of this. We've done the first two sections of this game, the first two puzzles of this game. They are currently, Yeti's going to go make some food, so they're dealing with that and taking a moment while I was setting everything up, but essentially, I can kind of give an overview while we're waiting. So you start the game off here. Since I'm playing Emily, I am currently in the past, I believe, and the character that Yeti is playing is in the future. So we're not on the same timeline. The first puzzle that you have to do is the library, which is here. And then I had to essentially read this note to help Yeti solve a book puzzle that was over here somewhere. So it was very simple, just to get you kind of used to some of the controls. Something simple. And then the second puzzle that we did was this clock one, where in the future thing they have this projector thing, and they have two arms that are like on the tables that they have to put here, one at a time, to figure out what it's pointing at from left to right. And then from left to right I have to match, or we have to match the symbol and the time to get the correct times for each of the three clocks. I can only, or could only, change the knob on this clock, and then they had to update this clock based off of what I told them the time was. Like, if it was this, like, sunrise one and M, it would be like 6:45, so this one would need to be set to 6:45, but they would have to change that one. Whereas the other ones I have set to these times, through the symbols that they gave me as well. So that was this puzzle. And then now we're doing the school room puzzle, which is up this way. By the way, this is the map of what we're looking for, or looking at. It has a ground floor, a first floor, and then there's a basement. Which can't see my mouse unless I have this open, but we're over here right now on the first floor. Although I would call this the second floor, but I think this is using European standards for what's first and ground, because in America we would typically say first and ground floor are the same, and then the second floor is up here, usually. But I think in Europe it's ground floor, first floor, and then, like, it's offset by one, I believe. Anyways, that's what I've heard. So this, here, I'm gonna close this door because the music and everything in this is supposed to be pretty spooky sounding. And Yeah, I think I'm going to have to tell Yeti which one we're which way to do this. Then I have to guide them through each of these different 4 puzzles. So I'm going to open the call back up and let them also be speaking. I will introduce them as well. So I gave them a quick little message to let me know when they did not have extra sound in the background. Didn't realize. They had that. It's a nice backpack. Some books here. What is this book? Why do we love cats? Why do we love cats? You know? Also, let's see. We can do this. Let's see what this says. Rules. Target. So green is good. Green. Green. Yellow. Yellow. Okay, yellow is okay. Yellow. Yellow. Ooh, that's a red. No reds. Got it. By G. Wells. Thanks for watching. And then it oh, that's nice. It auto reverses. That's cool. Okay, so let me just kind of familiarize myself with these. Q to put paper away. Oh, it puts it back there. Interesting. So I can carry it around, but the gamma on the thing is really low. It's kind of hard to see. So it wants to start. We have. What is that? Oop, I didn't mean to do that. What is that? Is that a boat? I think if I remember, you have to do the pictures in order. I didn't get to do I didn't do this part last time. I was the one walking across the board. But I think you want to do maybe the boat first. Or maybe the map would be first. Do the map. Come down. Island. Unless you can't go back over places that you've already, or squares that you've already been on. Maybe? So maybe it would be I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeti's back. Okay, hold on. Let's get Yeti in here. Hello.
Hello.
Okay. I have you on mic, so you should be heard.
Your mic sounds a little bit differently on Discord.
Yeah, probably. What do you mean by that?
It sounds a little bit louder than normal.
I have it a little bit closer to me to be a little bit clearer.
I'm gonna turn you down a little bit then. Speak.
Hello?
Yeah, that's better.
Okay. It's just for, like, recordings and stuff. I notice that if I have it too far away, then it sounds like I'm echoey and really far away from the mic in terms of the recording stuff, so I've just gotten
I know.
used to placing it closer if I am recording.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I also should probably move mine closer whenever I'm recording, which I have done it a couple times, but like it's not something that I do every time.
Right. Okay, so for posterity's sake, everyone, this is Yeti, my sibling.
Hi.
We've done this game before, but we've switched roles in this particular playthrough. This is the third puzzle. Speaking of which, since this is the one where we have to do 4 puzzles.
Yeah, this puzzle is a series of mini puzzles.
Yeah. So we have the treasure hunter, save the princess, the circle of life, and how to make pizza. Pizza. I've already watched the video on my side, so I'm good with the in terms of the green and yellow squares are okay, red squares are bad.
Yeah, do you know how that works though?
On your side, it's, I'm assuming it lets you know what's good or bad for you.
How it tells whether you're doing a green square or a yellow square or a red square is how many turns you make. So you want to make as few turns as possible to get wherever you're going.
Gotcha.
Generally speaking, it's you go straight as many as possible, and then you turn right or left once. And every single time you make it to whatever the objective is, it resets, and then you have to
the
do
number
it again.
Okay.
Yeah.
It doesn't say that on.
It's not
mine.
necessarily accurate per se towards what it is. You just have to make it and do thing.
Yeah. So, which puzzle thing do you want to start with?
The puzzle that I have right now is Tree of Life.
Tree of Life? I don't have Tree of Life. I have the Circle of Life.
Maybe it's called Circle of Life. Mine just shows a big tree on the board.
Tree. Okay. Maybe it's this one and they just have different names so that we can't identify them the same way.
It probably is Circle of Life, but mine just shows a tree, is all.
Okay, so I have 5 pictures. There's a toy, a person working at a desk, a book with the letter A, an old guy with a cane, and then a tombstone. So I'm assuming that's last, and the old guy with the cane would be second to last.
Yep.
The toys would probably be first. Maybe going to school and then work, so do the book and then work.
That's kind of That's kind of your thing to figure out, because you have to lead me through the maze.
Yeah.
I think it's just to follow you.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I think we did also, but I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Here's the other question. Is because you've done this before, so you might remember a little bit, but
kind of.
Can you go over other boxes, or do you have to avoid boxes with other icons? Do I have to, like, puzzle solve this in such a way to lead you so the lines don't cross?
I think the lines themselves can cross. I don't think you can lead me to the specific boxes, though.
Okay. If that's the case, then I think we can do this.
I'm pretty sure whenever you're going through and whatnot, the tiles re-come up, besides the one that you don't need, like the specific tiles you're trying to lead me to. But I think the other ones come back.
Okay. We'll try it and see. I'll try to avoid the things, because if I stand, like, say, here, you can see my little...
Yeah, in the middle square.
Ghost, yeah. That's, I think, the first one. So, starting from the back of the room, it should be 2 empty squares, and then the girl, or the toys, or whatever. Okay, and then if you go... So we said the book would probably be next, because school.
Yeah.
So that's 2 squares to the right and up 1.
Okay, that was good.
Okay. This is the one that's kind of weird, because I need to get you to the opposite side of the map, all the way over to here. But there's the girl, the little toy, the toys, and the right above that is the old guy, which you need to avoid, because that's not the next square.
So I have to go down 2 and over 4 is where I need to go?
Technically, yes, but this one here is the tombstone, so... This is also one that you have to avoid. Because this is the last square. The dead square.
Dang it. I thought that would work.
What?
I just went down 1 square, and then I went across, and then I tried to go back onto the square I needed. It didn't work, though.
Okay, so we can't... Okay, so we can't cross, any of the...
Well, I crossed across it, and whatnot, and it didn't do it whenever I recrossed it against the very center square.
Where the little girl was? Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't affect it. It's as soon as I went down again, I think whenever I did my second turn going down onto the square, it counted as it being a red square, which superseded you getting to the correct square, potentially.
Interesting, because these bottom, like, 4 squares here were empty.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an idea that we might be able to go over the squares, and we'll test that here in a second, I guess, because I'm sure we'll do it during this one at some point.
Okay, so which ones was this one?
Treasure chest.
Treasure.
What I see on the board.
So the treasure hunter.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so this one has... let's see, that's an island, a map of the island, an open treasure chest, a boat on the water, and a X with a shovel. So I'd assume you would need...
I'd assume boat on water would be the first one, potentially.
That one or the map. Like, oh, I have a map. I need to sail to the island, but maybe it's sailing first. We can try sailing first and see if that does anything. It's second to last column, this column, but up one to the third one here.
No signal.
Your no signal.
That was not right.
Not right. Okay. So it was maybe the map first. Okay.
Yeah, where's the map?
The map was up here.
Nope. Wait, no, I'm on yellow. Okay, we're good.
Okay, so
Okay,
the map, and then I would say the boat then.
Yeah, now going back pretty much where I was.
Over 2 to the right and down 1.
Yeah, that was good.
And then
Island?
the island is this corner up here, but you want to watch out for the treasure chest, which is the second from the right here. This is the treasure chest. So you want to avoid this square.
Well, maybe. We're gonna test it. Okay, it doesn't matter which order we do them in, because I just went over it.
The treasure.
I went over the treasure chest.
Okay, and then you made it all the way to the island here?
Yep.
Okay. So
it
then...
doesn't matter about the order that you step on them as long as you're making it in the correct order between them.
Okay.
It's like you can use any square. That's probably
interesting.
The thing with the last one too, is like we just had to go across the graveyard one.
Probably.
Then go to the next one.
Okay. Well then the last one, or the next one after that is the digging, I assume, because you want to dig the treasure up, which is center bottom, second from the bottom. Here.
Got it. And then you said it was this one up here.
And then this one is treasures.
Yeah. Yep. I opened it.
Cool.
I got the key.
This
one's technically a series of mini puzzles, but you really only need to do one. I forgot.
Oh yeah, it gives you
doing multiple.
It gives you multiple in case you mess up.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
It also kind of stops you from brute forcing it completely, because, like...
Yeah, you don't know all of the series.
Yeah, just remembering each series that you have to do back to back is a little bit hard. I mean, you can still technically brute force it, but, like, who's really gonna spend that much time?
Yeah. Okay, so the next one is the greenhouse one. This is the one that,
This is the one where it's pretty much mostly just you. Let's be real.
Yeah. Okay. Honestly, I have no idea how we're gonna do this. I almost want to go back through our chat logs and find
whenever I typed it out.
Typed it out.
I mean, you could, technically, if it's the same puzzle, which, I mean, it probably is.
I'm gonna say it probably is. Because I don't know... Oh my god. Yeah, because this is the one that was kind of, like, really complicated.
A lot. Yeah, you have to specifically match each plant color. Like, each plant has a set amount of colors that they can use. But whenever because you have to chain the plants and whatnot, you have to specifically make sure that it ends in a specific color and it starts with a specific color. Like, that's how you have to do it between each of them. Which makes it a little hard. Yeah,
it's not just, like, insert the colors and then, like, it resets for each set. It's like, it's a one the mini sets equal
Yeah,
the
one big
larger set.
Yeah.
Let's see if I wonder if oh fuck, I didn't mean to type that there. I was trying to go to the search. I'm gonna see if I can find it. No results. Old. Relevant. What's the name of the plants? Because you have the book. I don't have the book for the plants, is one of the things.
Yeah. Specifically, the first plant name is called Palus ardens.
P-A-L-A...
P-A-L-U-S.
U-S. Oh, I found it. I found it. First one.
Yeah, I kind of
I just needed like one word so that I could find.
Yeah, I kind of figured that's about how that would go.
Okay, so oh my god, even my things aren't completely understandable to me, so this might not even be super helpful. Let's see if I can I tag you?
Oh yeah, go back up, send it to me so I can actually scroll up myself.
Yeah.
I'm just
Let's
gonna
see.
search it in myself also and go up.
I don't know if that sent it properly or not, but I guess we'll just start with the Palace one. That's the first one. Palus ardens, tall.
But I don't know if it's the first one that you have to do.
Light blue. I don't think it matters which order. I just have to get the robot thing there, I think.
I think it does matter.
Light blue, climbing marsh, parasitic, toxin, radiation, and medicine. And then there was 2 greens, 2 purples, 2 yellows, 1 blue, and 1 red. And then I put out the color as PBPGYGRYY.
Yeah, which probably is the first letter of each color.
Yeah. Okay. So, oh my god. What do these buttons do? So that's locked. Okay. I see. I can move the robots left and right around.
Oh, I remember exactly what it was. Okay, it is just one specific code on what it has, but the specific carnivorous, parasitic, aquatic, poison, toxic, and whatnot has its own mini code that you use to then make up the big code.
Yeah. That's why I had those. So I need to go.
Had it in that order. Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to go to the light blue vase. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. I'm silly.
I remember this now. I hate this now even more now that I'm thinking back on it. Like,
yeah, I had to find out the one part of the code.
Sure we spent like too long doing this, essentially.
Yeah, it was very long. Okay, I think. Okay, I'm in front of the light blue thing. Okay, so purple.
Yeah, you're
blue.
At the tall light blue one.
Yeah. Purple. Green. Yellow. Green. green, yellow, green, red.
And I just gotta kind of let you do this now. You just gotta move the
Yellow.
robot around.
Yeah, I've basically cut out your whole part of it. Because we don't have to resolve that whole... I feel like that was the longest part of it, was solving that section.
I'm pretty sure we spent at least an hour or two trying to solve.
Okay, did that work
that
for
puzzle.
you? Did the flower grow?
Yeah, it's back. The flower's back.
Okay, cool. So that was correct. Okay, so the next one is ℚ𝕗𝕗𝕗, which is the purple... The purple one. Where's the purple? Oh, purple is in the middle room.
Yeah, it's in the middle.
So I gotta turn the robot around. Go forward. Turn.
I mean, even still on this, you didn't have much to do other than letting me know what plants had how much on it.
Yeah,
and
but like
the specific poisonous, toxic, radioactive, and carnivorous.
yeah,
was.
all
After
of the
that,
different
it's
variables.
still sort of...
But on my side, you have to figure out what those variables are from the reading, because some of them I didn't know, like they weren't one-to-one. Like some of them, like when you were reading the text, it'll say something and you're like, oh well, maybe that means this, or maybe it doesn't include this. And I was like, I deleted a bunch of stuff or added other things whenever doing some of those. That was just the final list I finally came up to. Okay, so purple.
I just remember whenever we were doing this the last time and whatnot, going through, because like whenever you're reading it, it just tells you what liquids and kind of what it is about. Like you have, oh, it's a parasitic species and blah blah with poisonous leaves,
Yeah,
and whatnot. So you have like kind of what you need in the baseline. That's what you're telling the little girl, technically, and then the little girl has to figure out the specific code that needs to get done.
yeah.
Which, I mean, technically, like, you could do the code also, like, as Chris, but, like, I did it because I'm slightly better at doing that stuff, so I just kind of figured out the code and then had you paste it the last time.
Yeah. Okay, so red, yellow, purple, blue, purple, green, red, green, red, and yellow.
Plants here.
Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, so the next one is the blue-gray. ℚ𝕗𝕗𝕗 long blue-gray. This one was a short one. Blue-gray.
That's in the very back corner, directly to the right of the terminal is where it's technically at.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah.
The long flat one.
Yeah.
So I need to turn the robot this way.
Me just running around aimlessly because, like, I'm stuck in this room technically because it shuts the door behind you. So I have to wait for the puzzle to actually finish before I can actually do anything.
Yeah. It's like, help Chris solve the puzzle.
More like, just solve the puzzle.
So this one was purple, green, red, green.
Yeah.
Cool.
This one doesn't have as much this puzzle specifically doesn't have that much co-op compared to some of the other ones.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, flower? Did the flower show up?
Yes, it did.
Okay, so the last one is ℯ𝕗𝕗, the normal brown pot, which I think is in the back by the book.
Yeah, it's at the very back by the book.
Okay, let me turn the robot around. It's slow, I have to do it like one square at a time. Let's see if I'm lined up correctly.
The map actually kind of gives you hints at what's
Okay, lined up.
needed, but at the same time, it doesn't tell you that much. Like, it gives you a
The book?
small hint. No, the map that you get at the very beginning. It kind of tells you what you need. Like, whenever you first go into the office, it says that 2 of the clocks are broken, and then 1 needs to get repaired.
Oh, mine doesn't have that on there, so that's a you thing.
Yeah, it is. Which specifically talks about how 2 of the clocks you have to finick with, and then 1 of them I have to input the hands back into.
Right.
To get the code.
I think that's just to help
in the library, it shows the books being on the shelf, meaning that you have to do something with the books.
Yeah, I think that's just to help you get a head start of, like, your part, because, like, I almost feel like Chris's part of the thing is a little bit more, more of the main story than, like, my part.
It is. This is technically from the point of view of Chris throughout this entire story, like what we know is going on. We do get the girl's point of view technically because she's helping us and whatnot. So like,
Alright.
hey, let's go. I got the key.
Cool.
What was it? What was I gonna say afterwards? That's really weird that it locks us into the room and whatnot to do the puzzle.
You're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, but instead of like giving us a key or something, it's just the door just becomes unstuck, I guess.
Yeah. Okay, so this one is the dining room.
Right as I went to leave the door, I heard banging, and I really scared the shit out of me for a second.
Yeah, no, there's a couple, like, there's a couple, moments in here where it has, like, what's ambient noises?
The ambience is crazy.
Yeah.
Fucking open the door!
You trying to like run?
Yeah, because you have the dining room door in that one area that's like super fucking dark for no goddamn reason.
Oh, are you coming in through the one that's like under the stairs?
Yeah. That's
the
one I went in through the other one because I wanted to see where the noise came from a little bit. But I also went out from the dining room into this one trying to open it, and I was like kind of not wanting to be in this dark room anymore.
The dark room bit is kind of spooky. Oh, hey, this is why you do that for a second. I'm gonna go down the stairs towards the basement.
11th of April, 2021.
Oh, I gotta...
My name is George Wells, and I'm about to share with you my latest creation. Imagine you can capture within a photo everything surrounding you.
Why did
an instant of reality?
The stairs at the top of the thing got darker.
Eternal. Pure.
I don't like that.
My discover opens to endless possibilities. Enter inside the word photograph and enjoy the panorama. I apologize for interrupting your fantasy, but I do not intend to make the project public. Its use must be
Panorama
limited
pictures?
to the reason for which it was constructed. However, I grant you the honor to interview me about that. Would be a shame if the world didn't know what Dr. Wells was able to do.
I don't know why, but just knowing now that the dining room door is off makes this so much less
spooky.
Fun.
Yeah. Okay, so the door has a padlock on it. I can't go in there. Got the tape though, I guess.
Technically, for this first half of the well, not first half of the game. For this part of the whenever we finish. Okay, I don't think I need this key anymore. Can I not drop this key anywhere?
Oh, okay, so I have to put the plates back on some of the pictures. David Sandberg, the seducer, which is the 3 people in a love triangle. James Pill, the sober.
Who wants to see if I'm gonna die?
You won't die. My marvelous number 1.
Why is it getting black and white? Why is it going dark?
I don't... Let's see. Maybe not that one.
Oh, okay. Fun. I'm gonna leave that alone, you know.
Simon Wells Gentleman?
I think I got an achievement though for doing that, so that's fun.
The inseparable siblings.
Question is one of the hidden? Yeah, it is. Okay, one of the hidden achievements is playing as Chris Hunt. Go down to the basement door and try to open it.
Oh, okay. I think I've done that though.
Apparently you didn't.
Cause I got some of the secret achievements. I just didn't get 5 of them that I'm missing.
There's only 5. There's only 5.
Oh,
so
well, then I guess I did do that.
Okay, that's not a fun place to be. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm kind of.
That doesn't seem right.
Good on that.
What is this one? Simon Wells, the gentleman, I think, goes here. And then Emily would go over here.
Oh my god, I remember this. I remember not having fun with this.
Okay. I put everything in place, so you should be good.
Oh god. No, did I not write this down?
Probably not.
No! No! I don't want to do this again. This is even worse than the last one.
This is the one that we did. Or I was like having to go up there and like figure out.
You had to.
Also,
I had to tell you where to push the buttons and whatnot. And we were kind of puzzle solving. Oh my! No, I don't want to. No. No, I don't want to do this.
This
Please,
is you
no.
have the train, right? That's what you have on your side. It's like a train.
It's the buttons that I gotta press, which goes to the cups and fills them.
The people, yeah, and you gotta do them in order.
Yeah, in a specific order.
Okay, well, while you do that, I'm gonna probably risk my life and go up the stairs. Go upstairs. Since I can't. Since I can't go downstairs. Oh, yeah, here, this leads me up here. Guests' need always come before mine. Guests' needs always come before mine. Yeah, I don't know why, but your side's like infinitely more spookier.
Oh yeah, because it's supposed to be.
Okay, I found a...
Is there a note anywhere is my question.
I found a note, but I don't know if it's a note to what you're doing. Because I'm in a completely different room.
No, it's not going to be that.
I'm checking, can't click on that. I'm checking to see if there's any other, like, achievements as Emily that I can get real quick. Because I think after you finish that puzzle...
It's pretty much the end of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so I'm trying to see if there's other things that I can get. But there's only so many, like, doors and stuff that you can open, and things that you can interact with.
Oh yeah, there were specific people that you had to do first, and then go to the next person.
Yeah.
Simon Wells, you had to do whoever it was next to him first. George Wells is the landlord, and he has to be done last. That's
yeah.
Right. James Pill, the sober, also has to get skipped also. So there's one that needs to not get filled, and there's some that need to do. You have David Sandberg, which has 2 people next to him, where you have to do one, and then
you have to do them
another.
you have to do them in order.
You have Emily at that, and you have Edward and Olivia, where you have to do them one right after the other, because they're siblings, so you have to do them at the same time. Lucky Finnick, the fortune teller, which gets theirs. And then you have Simon and his spouse. So you have to skip you, I think. That it's 1, 2, and then 3. In a specific order. 4, 5. Wait, what?
There's one of them that is kind of tricky. That you have to... That I remember, like, the way that you had to do it to, like, skip, because that one guy can't have alcohol. So you have to be careful to make sure you're skipping the right person.
I think I know what I need to do, but I'm not quite sure.
We know that... Okay, hold on. Here, I'll type some stuff out. So we know that George has to be last. George Wells last. And then there is a girl, and then Simon. In his picture. In Simon's picture, anyways. And then... Let's see. This one is Lucy. Lucy is by herself. I have name tags on the table.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's what I need. Who sits where?
Okay. I'll start from can you see from here?
Okay, you're there.
Yeah. This is James Pill.
Pill?
Yeah, James Pill.
Okay, he's the one who needs nothing.
This is Edward Mitchell.
Edward Mitchell is...
right here.
Hold on. Who is... it's him and, Olivia. So it's nothing, and then it's him.
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's Olivia right next to him.
Nope, Emily Wells.
Oh, Emily Wells. Okay.
And then Olivia Mitchell.
Okay, so it's next, skip. So you get both of them at the same time. Then it goes...
George Wells is here, so he's last at the other end of the table.
So it's next, skip, skip.
David Sandberg is here. Across from Olivia.
That might still technically work. Who's next?
Simon Wells.
Simon is... him. With his partner. And I'm guessing his partner is next to him?
And then Lucy Finnick is this one. This is last one.
Okay, so it's skip, skip... Wait, no. It would be next, skip, skip... No, that wouldn't work. Okay, going this way. This is her, so we would go next. I don't...
You have to also keep in mind of, like, their genders. Because, like, for David, it has to be a woman, and then him, and then another woman. How you have to...
Well, it's not specific. I don't think it's gender specific.
It is, because on my side, they are literally circled in a certain order with, like, the woman's...
Oh, I thought it was just specific people. If that's what that's supposed to mean, is just specifically women.
There's the women's symbol, the female symbol, written beside them, and then they're in order from a woman to him to another woman with arrows.
Okay.
So it's kind of like the color puzzle where you have bits and pieces of the thing, but then you have to like string together these people in such a way that it fulfills all of the requirements. So...
yeah, we're gonna do it like this.
Last...
So that one...
Yep. So you have to do a girl, then Simon. Lucy's by herself, so I think she can kind of be in whichever order you need her to be in. David's is a girl, David, then girl. James is sober/skipping, and George Wells has to be last. And then... Edward and Olivia have to go back to back, because they're at the hip.
James Pill is the one at the head of the table. who was to the right of James again? You said it was Edward or Olivia, I think. Or was it Lucy?
Let me... Hold on. Okay, I've added Lucy and Simon. Okay, so that everything I listed on there should be good. Okay, so it was James Pill.
Yeah.
And then Edward Mitchell. I'm gonna kind of, let's see.
You said Edward.
I'm gonna like put a little table thing.
I've taken a screenshot of the table and I'm now trying to write in the names in order of their seats and then trying to figure out which way I have to go to put them inside of a screenshot that I'm marking up.
Olivia.
Also, I need to go get something to drink really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. W. Do. Across from Olivia is... Sandra. Whee! Okay, so what was her last name? Oh, she was also Wells. Okay. Wells. And Wells, and... Okay. I have done it. So... It has to go around in a circle, too. So it needs to be... Edward... Skip Olivia... skip. Because then you can do... David, skip. And then... Oh my gosh, I don't know how you're supposed to... I forget the... I think you get only one to skip. I don't have the paper that gives you, any other information either. There's like a thing that pops up here that you have to do to control the train to go around. And you have to complete certain conditions to make it work, but... it can be kinda difficult. So I got some more of these achievements. What other achievements am I missing?
I forgot I was muted. Where does people sit on the table?
I put it in a Discord chat. You have James Pill at the head of the table, and then in that order, like if you're looking at it from up on the balcony, it lines up with Edward, Emily, and Olivia on the left, and then Lucy, Simon, David on the right, and then George Wells at the bottom of the table.
It goes Edward, Lucy, then Olivia?
Yeah, on the... From James.
Yeah.
I have it directly typed out in Discord.
I'm in a different thing, so I'm trying to do. Olivia, and then it goes Simon Wells.
No.
I thought Simon was at the very end of the table at the top.
No, George Wells is at the very end of the table. There's 3 different Wells names. And beside George, across from Olivia, is David. Beside David is Simon across from Emily Wells. I assume Emily and Simon are brother and sister.
Simon. Wait. I thought you said it goes Edward, Lucy, then Olivia.
Nope. Edward, Emily, and Olivia.
Emily.
So that the 2 siblings are across from each other in the middle of the table.
Edward, Emily. And then Olivia.
Yeah.
And then it's George. And then you said David. And then who was it after David?
Simon, who's across from Emily.
Simon, and then...
Lucy.
And then Lucy.
Who's across from Edward. And beside James at the other end of the table. I don't have I don't know what it looks, remember what it looks like with the train thing. So I can't particularly help you other than letting you know that in the post that I sent you before the table placement one, that a girl has to be served before Simon, because he's the gentleman, I believe. Lucy can be placed wherever. Edward and Olivia have to be given drinks back to back, because they're locked together. For David, you have to serve a woman before him and after him. James, you skip because he's sober. And then George Wells is last because he's the host. I want to say I started with, like...
Oh, I think I have an idea.
I want to say I started with, like, Lucy or something, but I can't remember.
No, that doesn't work. Does it?
I think... Okay, so that has to be last.
So if we do Edward, and then we have to skip.
To do Olivia. Skip. And then skip, you can do David, because Olivia's a girl. So you can do David, then Lucy, because he needs a girl after that. But then you have to skip James again and serve Edward again, which doesn't make sense.
You can go back to Simon.
Oh, does it let you go backwards?
Yeah.
Oh, well then you're still skipping Emily, though.
I see. Skip to Emily, Edward, Olivia, David, Lucy, Simon, George. That's the order.
Which one? Emily first?
Yeah.
Emily, and then you go backwards to Edward?
Yeah.
Right, because you have to do Olivia after. Skip George, David, Lucy, Simon, and then George, right?
Something like that.
Like that. Because then James isn't even on there at all, because it doesn't matter. And you have served everybody else. I don't know. You can try it and see if it dinglings at you.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Too bad I can't jump up on the table.
Got it.
Awesome, so that was it.
Yeah, well, I just needed to know where they were on the table position, and then I could a lot easier tell where it needed to go.
Right.
After the fact. Like, the actual problem-solving part isn't as hard, technically speaking. Also, where do I need to go? Okay, I need to go back downstairs.
Master bedroom.
That too, but I was more so wondering what it unlocked. I need to go downstairs to go grab what it unlocked. Because one of the paintings opened up with a little card.
Yeah. Oh, I helped solve the paintings puzzle, apparently.
Yeah, that's what we just did in the dining room.
Yeah. It popped up with the,
Yeah, because I just picked up the card, which considers it being done.
Yeah. Wait, is this... Master bedroom... Oh, it... I was explaining this a little bit earlier whenever I had you muted, and I was like going over some stuff for the stream thing. That the term for ground floor and first floor is confusing.
I understand it, that you have the ground floor, which is normally for us is technically the first floor, but then you have like the actual, for them the first floor is the first floor not considering to be,
yeah,
which normally we would call the second floor.
It's a European thing from mostly.
Yeah, I know.
Because in America, ground floor and first floor are the same, and then you have second floor, which is on the second floor.
Yeah.
But in Europe, they have ground floor and then the first floor, which is up one. Yeah. So it's just confusing, because when I see first floor on the map, I was like, oh, I need to head downstairs. And then I go downstairs and the door won't open, and I'm like, why is the door not opening? Oh wait, I need to go to the second floor. There's a card over here. Oh, we completed
that's
it.
I needed to do it.
Cool. Music is getting loud again.
Yeah, a little bit. I just had to figure out where I needed to put the card at.
Interesting. I didn't get all the achievements, though.
There's a lot of,
I didn't listen to the George Wells tapes, so I guess I missed that during our first playthrough, and then I have 4 hidden achievements remaining. How many hidden achievements do you have?
4.
Also 4? Yep. So we missed something. Let me see. I think I'm gonna look it up. Give me a second. Let's see. Timeless child. Hidden. If I need to listen to the George Wells tapes, can we start up another game just to... Because, I mean, I think it's pretty quick. We can get through it. I just want to get the achievements sorted. Let's see. Okay, so one of the hidden achievements is solving the book puzzle without making a mistake.
Definitely not me, who just tried to
brute force it. Yeah, no wonder. Okay, so it has a picture also with reference, and then help solve the clock. That one. The student one, that's the other one, to solve it without making a mistake.
I'm not surprised.
You can, yeah. So there's that one. Which gives solutions.
Sheets, which I think is I think that's an Emily one for the sheets.
Let's see.
Or it might be
I got green thumb, which is solving the greenhouse puzzles without making a mistake. I don't know if you got that one, but because we had already figured it out and wrote it down.
You were able to do that one easily.
Okay, so we'll do the other side. Alcoholics Anonymous, solve the paintings puzzle without making a mistake also, which use the buttons to pour wine in the correct order without making... So you didn't get that one though, right?
No, because I was trying to figure it out, so I was not necessarily like doing like a fearless run, but I did mess around with it a little bit to see what it did.
Yeah.
I made this nice little thing to show which order to do it in now.
Open the map for the first time, which we did that one. Completing them as each other. Unwelcome guests. Objective. As Chris, you will see the basement door slightly open. Interact with it for the achievement. That's one of them.
Yeah, that's the one that I did. The one that you got for your hidden achievement was the plant one. The one that I got for my hidden achievement was the basement one. So we're gonna have to flip them at some point.
Okay.
And do with that.
Okay. Do you wanna... the George Wells tapes is finding one on each character, which I found the one on Emily.
Yeah, the one that you need on... I'm gonna let you be Chris, actually.
Yeah.
Because there's more achievements on his side, technically.
Oh, I need the key that's outside of the thing, and then I need to use it on the one behind.
Side of the clock is where it's at.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Like, I was asking if you've done that one yet.
Okay.
And whenever we were talking about it, I kind of figured you had it because you weren't talking like you knew what I was talking
No,
about.
I did not know what you were talking about.
Yeah. I happened to spot that, and I was like, huh, I wonder what this key goes to, because the symbol on this key doesn't seem to really match anything that I could think to put it to, so I might as well try and put it in the back of this case.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah, yeah, I guess I'll be Chris. And, we'll start from the beginning. So
hey,
the
look,
book...
we already have all the puzzles figured out. We don't have to do...
we don't have to, like...
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. We might have to do the Emily... We might have to switch...
Oh, we're gonna...
You were talking about February 2nd.
Well, strictly speaking, we're probably gonna switch at least one more time on for you.
Yeah, but most of the stuff I need is on this version, but...
Yeah.
She was a woman.
I would have to do the other.
The property. I mentioned a few miles away from Atlanta.
Can you skip?
She specified that she wanted exclusively my help. Didn't it seem like an unusual request? I am the best
skip
it.
But I want it for the stream.
Deal with
No,
not really.
I'm gonna go up and post it.
Go on. After about 2 hours, I
I'll
was
skip
standing
the
in
next
front of the
one.
entrance door of the villa. I tried to knock, but without result. I thought about breaking down the door and going inside. Maybe the wolf started lunch without expecting me. Or maybe someone was making fun of my time. In any case,
So is it, like,
no longer necessary.
confirmed that he was fighting a werewolf or whatever?
I saw the door opening in front of me.
He's fighting Wells. He's fighting George Wells.
Yeah, but he, like, experimented and, like, became a werewolf, right?
I
don't know if he's specifically, like, a werewolf or something, but that's what it's considered.
That was the first step. I heard Emily's voice. Do you mean Miss Wells? She thought I was her father. I asked if her parents were home, but that she hadn't seen her father in years, and that her mother was dead. No parents, no rewards. I had no reason to stay. I was about to leave when I saw something moving in the dining room.
Are you talking about the wolf?
There was no wolf. I've never seen such a beast.
I have to say, they do a decent job setting up a
took my rifle out of the holster.
atmosphere.
I shot my whole magazine in the head of that bastard.
They did a really good job.
No scratches.
I know it got me a couple times.
Nothing at all. I know what you're thinking, but I've been doing this for 30 years.
Even without...
It only really got me once whenever I was walking through the thing. Like, it was just so perfectly timed with the noise.
Yeah.
After that, like, going out down into the basement area, that kind of got me, because, like, the color
unnerving.
change
Yeah.
and whatnot.
She was
It was a little scary.
I couldn't see her. The sound of her bell managed to distract the beast.
But that's less because I wasn't expecting what was going to happen. Like, I was kind of expecting something to happen. Like, either the game's going to stop it from killing me, or I'm going to die.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Restart or something.
I was expecting, like, an actual thing that we would have to, like, avoid
I would have found an emergency
while
exit
moving
or
from room to
something like
room.
that. Why was she helping me? She didn't tell me, and I honestly didn't ask.
Yeah, but we didn't have that.
It'd be kind of cool if there was... If the place was maybe a little bit bigger, it would make maybe more sense to have, like, the monster patrolling or something.
Or if it's not necessarily patrolling... Because, like, for most of it, it's actually stuck technically within the dining room and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it eventually breaks out after we finish the garden section.
Yeah.
It would be cool that for the first part, it was just kind of stuck.
Yeah.
And everything else, but afterwards, whenever you're, after it breaks out, you do kind of have to at least be a little bit more vigilant, especially if you're going close to the downstairs area where the, thing is at.
Yeah. Or, like, another thing they could do is where if you don't want, like, an actual thing, patrolling, have it be, like, certain rooms that if you get too close to, like, the doors or something, that it triggers, like, an animation, so you have to be careful which doors, like, you pass by quietly, so there's not, like, necessarily, like, a physical monster, in all cases, to keep it kind of atmospheric.
Yeah.
Because, like, one of the things that makes it really spooky for me is, like, this whole house is empty, and then when you look down, like, the hallways and stuff, it feels like something could be, like, right behind you, but then you turn around and there's nothing there. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. Close the door.
Oh, this changes.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, Time Machine is the same, and then Alice in Wonderland is the same, but the two in the middle are different. This one says A Christmas Carol, and Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep. That was not the same as the last one, because I remember we having, Animal Farm specifically.
Yeah. Okay, let me, I have the Steam page up that gives the guide to all the book names and their symbols.
Yeah, this one's Time Machine.
Time Machine is first, you said?
Yes,
The Time Machine, which is the door, the elevator looking one.
A Christmas Carol.
That's the second one?
Yes.
Christmas Carol. That's the candle. Okay.
Do androids dream of electric sheep.
Which is the sheep one. Okay, so elevator, candle, sheep. What's the last one?
Alice in Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland, which is the rabbit clock. Okay. So I need to do this without messing up. One, 2, 3, 4. Solve books without messing up. There was, there's one paper that's in the fire that I could, interact with, but I think that's it in this room, right?
Is that for your side?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, because I don't see a paper.
I can't, well, I have a key in my hand, so I can't pick it up a second time, but it was, some kind of, like, thing, I think, talking about the doctor with the, about Emily.
Yeah. That's fine, we'll just continue on.
Okay, so this is the one where I need to pick up the other key after I unlock the door.
Oh, I see.
Here. And then this key unlocks down here.
6th of June, 2021.
Okay, I got the George Wells tapes.
My name is George Wells.
It's doing a little
and this is my
talk.
last message. Despite all possible precautions,
yeah, did you get the achievement for it?
Yeah.
Happened.
Good.
Someone or something must have released them. There is no other explanation. Our fault is beyond any logic. The cause is definitely elsewhere. Maybe she... No, it can't be. However, I've activated the lab isolation system. Did not think I would have needed it so soon. I look for a safe place to hide and think of a solution. If you are listening to this message, stay away from the basement. And keep a spare bullet, just in case they take you.
In case they take you. That's ominous. Okay.
What isn't?
That's fair. Okay.
What times do we have to set the clocks to? Is there anything
here's the question. Is this gonna be the same times, or is it gonna be different times? Is the question.
Who knows?
Oh, here's a paper about, I guess, fixing the clocks in the corner.
Maybe.
Cost them $1,580 to fix the clocks. Okay, so the minute hand for me, yeah, I think this might be different. The minute hand for me is the square without a bottom, going left to right. Square without a bottom, the sunrise half circle, and then like a paper airplane pointing downwards.
So square without a bottom.
Yeah. This is for the minute hand.
You said the semicircle?
Yeah, the semicircle that's like looks like the sun rising up.
Yeah, and then the paper airplane.
Yeah. It's like a V with a line through it pointing downwards at a line.
Yeah.
So that's the minutes. Which one is the square without a bottom? Which minute hand is that?
25.
25.
V. That'd be your V hand.
There. And then let's see. Our hand is from left to right. It is like, how the fuck do I even describe that? It's a semicircle with the flat side up and then an upside down T, like it's balancing on the T. It kind of reminds me of like a picture of Da Vinci's airplane, but
Okay.
or a wine cup maybe.
Oh, that's yours, not mine.
Yeah, that's the first one. What number is that on?
4. So yours is
425. Yeah, that's different than the last time. So let's see, 1,
It is. I can tell by the
2,
shades
3,
being different.
4. 25.
What are the other ones?
Okay, that should be the... Okay, it clicked for me. Okay, so the middle one is the guy with no legs.
Oh my god, I guessed right. I was messing
Oh,
around
you were
trying
brute
to
forcing
do
it?
yours a little bit. You told me what the first one was, and I was trying to bring it over to yours, and then I just happened to stop on 3, and I was like, oh, let me put this back to 30 so I can keep it on the same time. And I heard a click, but I thought that was you doing yours, but then you said that you did yours correctly, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay,
Yeah,
what's the middle
mine
thing?
clicked.
It was the guy, so I got that right. I can't believe it.
Nice.
It's so funny.
And then the last one is the square with the 2 antennae. Like cow looking one.
Okay. Okay, there we go. It did just take it a second.
Yeah, it has to register. Okay. So now I got the school key. There was, I got, okay, so I got the tape in here, so that's that achievement. That's done.
Yep.
We did the thing. Okay, so the next one, I have to solve it without making a mistake.
Yep.
Which, on the link that I sent you, it does it by number, going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then letter.
Well, I deal with that later. Which one are we doing first?
Hold on, I'm opening... the thing, and then I think I have to listen to the tape to turn the lights on.
Yeah, you put the tape in and that starts the entire game.
The tree one. Tree.
Circle of life.
C3, E4, A2, C4, and D2. Okay.
Right? Well, no, you wouldn't do that one. It would be middle.
C3, yeah. 1, 2.
And then you would go up here.
E4. Yeah.
Then you go all the way across and then down.
Yeah. Then C4.
And you go back across and up to the middle.
And D2.
And then you go back down in here.
So I need to... Oh my god, this is so much pressure to get this right for the first time. So I need to go up here.
Did you
And then... No. E4. A, B, C, D, E... 1, 2, 3. Okay, so
got
I
a
should
thing
just
that
go
said no signal, so
one,
it sounded like you might
2,
have
3.
failed it.
No, I don't know why
That's what I thought at first.
I don't know why the thing does that. A2, which is way over there. So for this one, can I just go straight across and then down? Or
yeah,
do I?
You don't have to worry about going back over things that, like the stuff. You can just do that.
So. A2. C4, A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need to go up 2, over 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then D2. A, B, C, D, 1, 2. I did it. There's a book here I can't read. Key. I guess there's nothing else to interact with in here. So this is the garden or greenhouse. This is the one that you have to do without making a mistake.
Yep. What's the tall light blue one?
The tall light blue vase?
Yeah, the tall light blue vase.
It's... Hold on, I'm running to the door. I'm just very slow.
Oh man.
It's the one that's on the wall that the robot's on.
Yes, but what plant is it?
Oh,
what plant goes in it?
Palace Ardens. That's the first one.
Okay. Purple, blue, purple.
I'll keep an eye and make sure that they register or grow or whatever on my side.
Purple, blue, purple. Green, yellow, green. Purple, green, yellow, green, red, yellow, yellow.
Okay, it grew. It makes a really gross sound when it grows.
Okay, what's the brown pot at the very back next to the book?
Arbuli Tempest. Or Arbule Tempest.
Okay. Green, red, blue. Green, red, yellow.
I like that this is hinting that it grew. That these are like magic plants that are watered through time, which is kind of wild to think about.
Yeah.
So you have the purple one and the long blue one.
Yeah, I was gonna go to the purple one in the middle next.
Okay, the purple one is ℓ𝕗𝕗 toscus. Toscus. ℓ𝕗𝕗 toscus.
Locustide. Hostis. Okay. Red, yellow, purple. Blue, purple, green. Red, green, red.
It grew.
Okay, and the long blue one.
Yeah. ℏ𝕗𝕗
Which is the purple, green, red, green. Got it.
I have a key!
I have a key.
Okay, this is the part where it's gonna scare the shit out of me for no reason. I like that the door is busted open. And then the next thing is like, you need to go in there and solve the puzzle. Cause that makes sense.
Yeah.
Go actively towards the spookiness.
Danger.
Fucking do not like that room. How many doors does this key open?
The key itself, none, technically. All the doors are unlocked for the basement.
No, I mean,
technically speaking.
like all these upper doors. I opened up unlocked 3 doors.
Yeah, yeah. The key itself only goes to one thing, though.
Where?
Into the railing where you have the buttons. That's where you put it in. It's how you start the thing.
Oh right, okay.
That's where the key goes.
Oh my god, this is gonna be nerve-wracking because I don't want to mess this up.
It's easy.
Okay, so I got the buttons. Or actually, hold on, before we do that, because I need... Oh, I like that there's blood splatter on this map. I need to solve the puzzle without making mistakes. And then... I don't have to go down to the basement because I already did that because that's part of the tapes, right? No. Unwelcome guests. So I have to go down there.
Yeah, you have to go down to the basement and click on the door.
Fucking.
And get all spooky scary.
Oh my god. I don't want to get spooky scared. I'm gonna do that real quick. Okay. Your little purple things also don't help.
Did you see it? That's why it's going down there and coming back up myself.
Yeah. Oh my god. I don't want it. I don't want to go. Oh, why does it go black and white? No! Wait, why does the sound, like, turn from being in front of you at the door to behind you up the stairs?
I'm moving a little bit.
No, the growling and the screaming. When you're first...
Maybe it's more underneath you than it is in front of you.
Because when you first come down the stairs, it's like it's coming from the door. But then when you're getting closer to the door, it sounds like it's behind you up the stairs.
Fun.
No!
I wasn't paying that much attention.
No! Oh my god.
Just shuts the door in your face. Like, go away.
Oh,
I don't want you anymore.
Oh, it opens back up. Does it do it a second time?
No. Well, I mean, like, yes, but...
Oh, fuck. It does like a bigger... It does like a bigger slam the second time.
I didn't notice that. Did you get an achievement for the bigger slam or just the first one?
Oh, okay. I didn't get an achievement for it, but it did like a big... It looked like it did a bigger slam. Oh, okay. I don't like that. We're going back up.
Do a third one. Do a third one.
Fuck.
Come
Okay.
on, you
No.
keep on doing it. Come on. More.
No.
Do it more.
That's it. I did it one more time and that was it.
Come on.
No.
Again.
Fuck that. Fuck it.
My bell is cheering you on from the top of the staircase.
No, thank you. Fucking hate it. Oh shit. I should have. I don't want to go through the dark room again. I want to go the long way up to the second floor. I'll go out
I do the
through
same thing,
the...
honestly. I go through the main hall every single time. I don't think I ever once used the dark room
to go up the stairs.
It's too much going on.
I'm gonna close the door that's up here also so that behind me. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so I can't fuck this up.
I mean, you could.
I mean, I can, but I shouldn't. So you don't have to do this more than once.
Ooh, magic bell luring you into the dark room.
No.
What, you don't want to see what the bell is? It
So,
holds achievements.
I need to do Emily.
It's all written here in my 12-step program. It goes purple,
Emily, David.
orange.
Emily,
No.
David.
Emily, Edward, Olivia, David,
Lucy, Simon, and George. I see.
yeah, Simon
When
and George.
at the buttons, the mechanism which fills the cup up with chalices with wine starts from the green marked position. So you need to go through the sequence from there. So it starts at James.
It starts at the one
at
where
the
you
sober
go.
guy. Okay, so
Yeah.
so I need to
Which
go
makes it slightly easier to ignore him.
skip. So I need to do skip.
Wait, hold on.
Emily.
I want to see something. I want to see something really quick.
What?
You know, like some of the puzzles haven't been, you know, the same completely.
Oh, you want to make sure that the names are the same?
The names are different.
What? James, Edward, Emily.
Yeah, no, George is at the head where James is. Hill is on one of the side rows. That is so not cool game. That's for sure.
Are you kidding?
No. Sadly, no. I wish I was. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it. I had a feeling. I knew this was. Why are you like this game? Okay.
God damn it.
I'm gonna go make another little
Picture?
picture really quick. And whatnot.
Yeah.
So I can...
Visualize it better.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks because the guide doesn't say that it'll change every single time.
The guide also probably didn't play this 5 different times.
That's fair. All of the other stuff is the same though, like...
Kind of.
Like
the plants are the one that is the most...
people.
Is the one that stayed. Oh my god, your camera's actually a little bit lower as Emily.
Yep, it is. Because you're a tiny child.
I know, but I didn't notice that until, like, literally just now, because I'm trying to get an angle on the table where I can see the entire table.
But you can't.
In a good view. But I can't. Can you send me a picture from the same angle that I took my picture at? I hate this. I'm short.
Now you know what it feels like. Kind of.
Curse. Anyways, while you do that, I'm gonna go back downstairs again so I can write the names as I need to.
Okay.
That's actually, like, kind of annoying, though. Like, low-key, kind of annoying.
There's a blank picture for your amusement.
Amusement?
This is gonna suck. So, the other question, though, is if everything's changed, is it still gonna start at the other end of the table, like it's supposed to?
I assume it still starts at the same spot.
Okay.
Would be my assumption. If it doesn't, that's even more of a bitch move. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like...
Yeah. I don't have the names, so you're gonna have to figure all of that out.
Yeah, I'm working on that. Olivia is here.
I wonder if anybody in the comments has said something.
Maybe.
Played this game today and still had the issue where the puzzle starts on Edward and it skips him when we try to fill his cup after Emily. Not sure what broke the game, but I'm a bit annoyed. The game hasn't been updated, so the puzzle should still be the same. Blah blah blah.
No,
it's not.
the same.
You should be starting at George when the puzzle resets, and you need to follow the sequence that's in the guide. No.
No, it starts at who's ever at the very head of the table is what I'm pretty sure it does, not specifically towards
Yeah.
George, because like the last time it was Pill.
Yeah.
Simon. That's an ugly S, but I don't care enough right now.
That's fine.
I mean, this time it will start at George because he's actually at the head of the table, but like that's pure coincidence at this point.
I just realized something. Out of all of these, they've changed things around a little bit, but we're really lucky that for the plant one, they didn't change anything around for those. Because wouldn't it be like really, really awful if they gave different attributes for
I might kill people. I might kill people. This one's like already annoying enough to have to redo.
Yeah.
I might kill someone if they did the other ones also different.
Yeah, that's that's funny though. I'm just thinking about it.
Okay, girl to Simon, which means I have to specifically do Lucy or Emily into Simon.
Yeah.
Edward and Olivia have to go back to back, which is easy enough because they're right next to each other this time. David has to have a girl, so it's gonna have to be... no.
I can't write a comment down for this guy to be like, hey, the dining room one changes every playthrough.
Yeah. We could go from George to Emily. We could do Emily to Simon. And then we can do...
But I have to make sure that because I'm starting at the top part of the table,
Simon, Lucy...
that it works from there.
I'm doing it from George specifically. You go George to
Emily.
Emily.
I see, okay.
Emily over to Simon, Simon into Lucy, Lucy into David. Then you go David into Olivia.
Yeah.
Olivia into Edward. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't work. Because you can't get back to George to do
him
stuff.
last, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the problem with that, though, is hold on. hold Since we're starting at George's cup,
yeah,
we can't do Simon first because the girl has to go before him. We can't do David first because a girl has to go before him. So we have to start as Emily.
Okay, so Emily first.
Emily has to go first. Now,
from Emily
does not have to be anybody specifically. So we could go from Emily to Edward, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, I got it. Emily into Edward, Edward into Olivia, Olivia into David.
Yeah,
Then
girl,
we go
David.
back from David to Lucy,
Okay.
and then Lucy
Lucy's...
all the way back over to Simon, and then into George as the last one.
Yeah, because Simon needs a girl before Simon.
Before him, but he doesn't
Lucy-
need a girl after him.
Yeah,
David needs
so-
a girl before and after him, so that's
Yeah.
why we do it like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I have the answer.
Okay, just tell me the order and I need the picture.
Yeah, I'm doing the picture now. It goes David into Lucy, which is green, orange. That section of arrows is really fucked.
Thank you for color coding, I guess. Because it would be really fucked if it wasn't. It would just be like a scribbly mess, probably.
Whenever I was originally doing the first picture, I was doing it as not color coded and whatnot, which was really fucking with me myself. So I was like, shit, I'm gonna color code this.
I have to do color coding.
I was like, this is fucking so much with me. I'm making it.
It's a lot of like things that you have to remember in your brain, because not only are you having to remember where they are, like imagine doing this without a picture, because then you have to remember place.
Remember?
I know, but like it took us forever to figure it out to make sure we were on the right people.
Yeah, because you have to remember exactly where they're
Location,
at and which order to do them at.
Yeah, and which one to
as
skip.
you're going along.
Yeah, and then if you're like skipping people, you have to remember not to like backtrack on the same person to like fuck it up.
Yeah,
you have to make sure you're skipping.
Like, you're actually skipping James and whatnot. Like you
Yeah.
can't. Like you can't just backtrack to him by accident.
Yeah, well you can't land on the same person twice either. Like.
Yeah, that does fuck it up too.
Because I think it like resets it or gets rid of the stuff in the cup or whatever.
Okay, so you want to do the right button once on single turn, which is the closest to the middle, right?
What? Okay, so wait, we're starting at George.
Yes, we're starting at George at the very end of the table. Then it goes to
Emily.
Which is on your right.
Emily
it's the very first right button.
Edward.
Emily to Edward is the second right button. First right button.
Olivia to
second right button. And then first left button.
From David to
second right
Lucy.
button. First right button.
Lucy to Simon, and then Simon to George. So like that, right?
Yeah, Emily. Yeah, George to Emily, Emily to Edward, Edward to Olivia, Olivia to David, David to Lucy, Lucy to Simon, Simon to George. Fuck me. I hate this. This is like by far the worst. I'm so glad the plant one also isn't.
The one you have to rework also.
Yeah, because that one would also take for frickin' ever for a completely different reason as this one.
Yeah.
Like, this one's not that bad because we're being a little bit smarter about it, just using the MS Paint, essentially, and reworking it in a more easy position. But, like,
Emily.
my lord, it would be so much worse with the other
Edward.
one. Like, the other one is so much longer.
Olivia.
I'm surprised like nobody's played this through that many times that they don't realize that it's switching things. Or like people who have looked up guides don't realize that it's switching and like haven't
David
posted that either.
Back one to Lucy.
More so with like the book one. I'm surprised people haven't like mentioned like,
Skip.
oh, the books, they're not always the same code and shit, or
Yeah. I think the book one does say that it can switch each time.
I'm surprised it doesn't say it for the clock side of them or anything else.
Okay,
Like there's
solve the paintings.
because the books, the clocks, and the paintings are the three that switch and whatnot. Technically, the room is consistent between each of its 4 puzzles, but it's not guaranteed which puzzle you're
Where
gonna get, so
is...
it's a little
Okay,
bit
so wait, I have to go downstairs, right, to grab the key?
yes, you go downstairs to grab the key card. It's behind the head of the table. And then you come back upstairs to get to the bedroom. Key is down here where my bed is.
Right. Key card.
And then you come back upstairs.
Okay. Let me double check my...
Yeah, pretty much the next thing.
Oh, I've unlocked everything, so...
Okay, you have it done?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
So we
The next thing would just be putting the key card into the table.
Okay.
And that ends the game.
Okay, and then we'll have to do... Which, are you missing any still?
Yeah, because I didn't do all the ones as George, technically. I'm missing three hidden achievements and 1 of the other ones, because I didn't do the book one. I didn't do the
You have to
table one.
You have to do all of the ones without messing up.
Yeah. There's another one that I'm missing.
Skip the music.
Something else. What is... Which one would I be missing then?
You need to solve the books without making a mistake. Solve...
I need to solve
School
the
puzzle.
drink one also.
Without...
Oh, the school puzzle, that's right.
Yeah.
And then I need to find all the sheets, that's the other one. Got it.
Yeah. And that should be all the ones that you're missing.
Yeah.
So I need to be Emily this time.
Here. Yep.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll
You
skip
were talk.
this time. This time.
Okay, library. Speedrun time.
Yeah. Grab my map.
I don't have that. I don't need to click any books just yet, because I don't want to...
Don't want to mess up. Let me read.
Yeah, fail the puzzle.
I've prepared the next book club meeting, The Time Machine, an old-fashioned classic. I hope other guests can appreciate the genre. If they do, they're gonna love The Clock That Went Backward, straight from my compilation of masterpieces, Animal Farm, and finally, Alice in Wonderland.
I think that's the same as what we had it the first time.
Oh. I guess there's like just a set amount that it can kind of
Switch between.
switch between. So maybe...
So Time Machine,
Yep.
Block That Went Backward,
Words,
Animal
Farm.
Farm, then Alice.
Yes.
So, Time Machine, Block That Went Backwards,
Mhm.
Animal Farm, and then Alice last.
And then there's the
Okay.
thing that's in the fireplace. I don't know if you have to click on the papers.
Let me go
But
pick the key up.
if you get the
because I just
key,
picked that up by accident.
yeah, the key doesn't. You can't like put it back once you pick it up.
Yeah, only certain keys you can drop because it would bar your progress, technically speaking.
Yeah, but one of the things that you need is picking up the papers, right? Reading all the.
Yeah, I need to read all the papers.
Yeah, so that's where one of them is. And then there's
Paper. Oh, that was literally the one that I needed.
Okay,
there
cool.
we go.
Awesome.
Now we gotta do the clock puzzle really quick, and then we can go do schoolroom, which I need to do in one try, and then the last one I need to do one try.
Yeah.
Okay, so minute hand is a guy, a little stick man without legs.
Okay. That's 15.
Semicircle with a circle on top.
Hold on. So you're reading it left to right, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Left one is the one that I need to do.
So 15 minutes.
Over to your two.
Okay.
Okay.
Middle one.
Stickman.
Yeah. The stick man is 15 minutes.
So 3. Middle one is a half circle with the circle on top.
Half circle with the circle on top, with or without the little like line nub.
Huh?
One of the half circles with a little circle on top has like a little like line nub into the half circle. Or I guess the better question is, does the half circle have a bottom or no bottom?
Yeah, it has a bottom.
Okay, so then that would be 5, 10. So that's
That'd be
10. What?
What? Did
It's
you get it?
solved. I got the hour
That's
immediately.
So funny.
Okay.
Let me check what the hour hand gives.
What-
Is your hour hand the box with the arms on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. Okay, anyways. What's the minutes
the
for
far right one is the half circle with the extended line.
half circle with the extended line? That goes like down
Yeah,
to an upside down T?
No. You know how like the
The sunset?
half circle has the extra coming off the sides.
Okay, so that the sunset one. So that's 30. There. Okay, so I need the hour for one of them.
Yeah, okay, so my clock is an L.
1 o'clock, so 1:15.
Okay. And then yours
Mine was
is the legs to the stick man.
12:10, and then the last one was the legs to the stick man?
Yeah.
The arrow pointing downwards?
No, I call it legs to the stick man. It's like the 3/4 of a box. Like an upside down box. It's just not
the
fully
box,
filled in,
the
'cause it
box
has
with
bottom.
no bottom. So that's...
Yeah.
So... that's 5:30.
I find that so funny though that it just gave you the answer again.
Okay. Done.
Okay.
Did you...
And that brings us up to school.
School, yeah. And then you don't have to read the paper that's in there because you already got it.
Yeah, I got the paper thing done, and I already got the tape also.
Okay.
Literally, I just gotta do this one first try, and then you gotta do the puzzle in the other room, and then I gotta do the other puzzle first try. This room would be so creepy to walk into, and there'd be something in here other than just what we have.
Yeah.
I have the castle.
The castle.
Princess.
Save the princess.
Princess.
Save the princess. The princess one is B2, C5, D1, B5, E2.
Doesn't tell me anything. Just tell me which squares I have to go to and...
Okay, so AB2 is here. B2. Don't know signal me. C5. ABC 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is up here.
Okay.
And then D1, which is down here.
Okay.
B5, which is all the way up here. B5.
Got it.
And E2, which is over here.
Okay, got it.
Cool. I love that we're playing this so much that we're speedrunning.
Yeah, essentially speedrunning it. What?
Is speedrun puzzles.
What do I get from the... Oh, yeah, that's right, the key at the very front. I remember now. I was like, wait, where did I get the key from this app again? I, like, playing one round as Emily just made me forget things.
Forget the part of the game that doesn't change.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the one that I have to do.
Yeah. I made a jump to it already, so you don't have to look up the plant name to get up there.
Thank you.
Oh no, it locked me in. Oh well, I've gotta wait for you to finish this now.
Okay, so the light blue one is turn.
Light blue tall base is the Palace Ardens. I'm glad this doesn't change. I would hate that. Cause like it's not like strictly a hard puzzle.
It's just time consuming. Yeah.
Because you have so many of them that you have to do. So like a lot of the plants have 2 to 4 separate classifications they go by.
Yeah.
And each of those classification has 2 to 3 water droplets that you then have to chain. Which is just so annoying because you have to figure out what's the best way to chain them so that you get them together.
Yeah.
As needed.
I'm assuming whoever coded this also probably thought the same thing once finishing through it once. It was like, I'm not doing any more of that.
Yeah, this one's a little bit too much annoying. Okay, where are we going next?
The purple.
In the middle?
Yeah.
Of the room? Locust Tosiscus?
Yeah.
Like, going through this the first time, I did enjoy it a lot, like, figuring it out. I don't want to ever have to do it again. This is for sure.
Yeah.
That's kind of my, I think that's my biggest problem with things like puzzle games in general, is just not wanting to re-figure out the puzzle a second time.
Yeah.
And stuff. That's why, like, whenever, like, I played through the room, I don't think I ever want to replay through the previous versions of it.
I replayed through part of the room whenever I got the later games because I wanted to refresh myself on the story, because some of the story stuff is kind of interesting. And then...
The story is cool on it, and I guess I might because of that, but I don't think the story is...
Well, it was
prevalent enough throughout the puzzle part of it that I'm, like, really worried about it.
Well, for me, the first time I played through it was because I did it all on my own. So when I replayed through it, I filmed myself going back through the first and second one.
Yeah.
So that I could set myself up for playing through the third one, which I haven't done that one yet. Cause
I haven't either. I stopped after I did the second.
Yeah, so I have to film myself doing the third one and the fourth one, so. What? Okay, hold on. I got distracted. Red, yellow, purple, blue, purple, green.
Me just casually going over to,
Red. Green. Red. And yellow. Okay, that should be the last one. Then the blue one. Okay, that should have grown, right? Yeti.
What?
Did the plant grow?
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm making sure before I move on.
ℓ𝕗𝕗 is the blue one. That's where you're going. Or the ℯ𝕗𝕗𝕚 is the brown one.
Yeah, just the blue one. I'm just doing them in order that the thing is.
ℓ𝕗𝕗.
Purple. Green. Red. Green.
It grew.
Okay. Turn my robot friend around. I wonder what they named this robot. Okay, and then this one is green, red, green, red, yellow, blue. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
So you'll grab the
Hi,
key.
Mr. Robot. Anyway, give me the key.
And then you get to deal with the spooky door thing.
I mean, I already did deal with the spooky door once.
Oh, but you gotta deal with the spooky door again.
You know the weirdest thing is as you're running over to it, there is no sign of the beast. You just see the door get busted down and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, even if you full on, like, try to sprint as quickly as you can.
Yeah. It's like it's still, like, kind of seems like it busted the door out, but then, like, didn't leave, so it's like it's in there.
Yeah.
I think this one was Emily.
Oh, I forgot. You actually have to go in through that door specifically so you can unlock all the other doors. Annoying.
David?
Nope, I'm not turning around. I turned around because it did scare me a little bit. I heard footsteps that sounded like they weren't mine.
Yep, that's how it gets you.
It's like, I don't. No, there's nothing there. I'm not turning around. There's no reason for me to turn around. Fuck your growling.
and then it does it. It does the thing. And you're like, what the fuck? Okay, here's the question. Is this the same or not? James Pill. Ooh, this one might be the same as, the first one, maybe? Let's see. Edward... Yep, Edward, Emily, Olivia. George. David. Simon. Lucy. Okay, yeah, it's the same as your first picture that you did.
Okay, maybe it just has.
It has like two that it switches.
That's so fucked. Like,
just different enough that it's possible that you won't get the second one, but not enough different that it's like different every single time to notice.
Yeah. Okay, so it's the Emily, Edward, Olivia, David, Lucy, Simon, George one.
Yeah.
That so fucked. Hold on, let me make sure I got that right. Double, single back, double, 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 single, double. And apparently Mama wants me, so I'll be right back.
Okay, I'm gonna read this letter. George, police came to us asking questions about my daughter. I would have expected to receive the news directly from her husband, but on the other hand, how could he have told me that the girl he had kidnapped and estranged forever from her mother and her community had run away from him? You had the guts to report her disappearance as well, as if you didn't know the reason. I'm just sorry she took all this time to realize what kind of person you really are. I speak on behalf of the entire community. We will not help you find her. You have betrayed our ideals. You have destroyed my family. If you dare set foot in our house, we will show you the typical Amish welcome for motherfuckers like you. With love, Amanda. It's wild. I'm assuming Emily was the girl that disappeared. Maybe?
I'm so tired of idiots.
Same though.
I need a picture. Where's my picture at? Okay. Double forward. Single back. Double forward. Double forward. Double forward. Single back.
Then double.
And then double.
Let's go!
I think that was the last one.
Achievement?
Question mark? Yeah, that was the last one. It's done.
Excellent. So then you just gotta get the card and go back. Also, this house is like really weird. They like having the catwalk across the open part of the foyer.
Oh, yeah.
Here. But then having like the catwalk on the other side. It's very odd.
Probably it's specifically why you have that one, that closer one, is for the chandelier maintenance. That's what I like to assume it's for, at least.
And the weird catwalk that's like over the top of the hallway too.
Well, the hallway one specifically is
Looks I don't know, it seems weird
it
to
has
me.
more rooms connected to it.
I know, but like I've never seen a house with a balcony.
Yeah,
like this.
It has like half
this
not filled, and then half
yeah.
is for the walkway.
Normally it's just a full hallway. You just have up and down, but this has like this weird open gap.
Yeah,
weird.
you can kind of see in.
But the other hallway towards the school doesn't, so I don't know.
Well, that one's a slightly like smaller length or width-wise.
I don't think so.
It is. It's a little bit smaller.
It looks the same size to me. Well, cool. Okay, that was the Timeless Child. And we've completed all of the achievements and stuff for it, so it's another game marked off. It does get a little trivialized, like if you're going for achievements and having to replay through stuff just to get the achievements. The story itself is pretty basic, but like, you know, it's nice, simple story, a lot of atmosphere. Still, I would say pretty good for what it is. It's not too long or too short. Puzzles are kind of engaging whenever you go through them the first time. I think doing them multiple times, it gets a little bit more like meh, but as you saw there when we were speedrunning towards the end just to get the achievements, we could get through them pretty quickly because we kind of knew what the little tricks and stuff were. The first time we played through this, that was not the case, but it's really nice just co-op to sit and chill and everything. So I hope you've enjoyed Timeless Child, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!